Hey, folks, it's Mark Arum. I hope you're enjoying the Mark Arum Show podcast. A reminder, you can hear this very radio show live Monday through Friday. We're live 6 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk. So I'm getting my pre-show coffee in the break room tonight, fellas. This is, 12 minutes ago. And the cleaning crew, they start cleaning around the station around this time. And the newest girl on the cleaning crew, I think it's the daughter of the main girl. Mm-hmm. So she's in the kitchen, and she's younger, and I'm not sure about her English, the amount of English she knows.
Right.
Like the other guys, I know I speak Spanish to them. Well, I try to speak Spanish to them.
Right.
Well, this girl's young, and I think
some Spanish.
I think she knows English, but I'm not sure. So I always get caught in the middle of saying either hello or hola. And today I'm so tired, it comes out as aloha. And she looks at me like quizzical, like, what? Does he think I'm a Hawaiian?
That's like when you were in Japan and you were speaking Spanish.
I was speaking Spanish in Japan.
Yeah.
But I was like, aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha. But you think about it, that's not too far from hola.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Aloha.
That's fantastic.
Hello and hola.
Yeah.
So this is what I want to keep this going now.
Okay.
Anytime you guys see her, say aloha.
Okay.
All right. just to cover my bases.
Right.
So she's like, man, Mom, they think I'm Hawaiian or something. Everyone keeps saying aloha to me.
I'm so confused.
But I got all tongue twisted. I was like, aloha, aloha, and goodbye. Anyway, it's Mark Arum and the Bananas minus Deb Green. So, again, we have no supervision tonight. We're going to talk to Lil Sanjay in about 30 minutes. We just have an hour tonight because Bulldog Live with Kirby Smart definitely a must listen after last week's tough South Carolina loss. So that's coming up at 7. Where am I going to start, Longoria? Where am I going to start? I'm going to start with elder care. Now, how old are your parents, Chuck? They're 70 in their 70s?
You know, my dad married a much younger woman. So
okay.
Dad's 75, and I think Mom's 62.
All right, that'll help your dad to have someone younger.
Yeah.
Do you know what they're going to do? Retirement? Are you going to take care of them? Are they going to move here? Nursing home? What's going on?
We have all kinds of contingency plans, so that's in there.
Yeah.
Most likely, they would move in, or my brother would figure out how, because he's back home with them.
Okay.
But
and his Russian bride?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's also a plan that my mom would end up coming down here as well.
Okay. So, Longoria, your mom?
She's 62.
She looks 42. She looks younger than me. She's great shape. Do you know what? Like when she
we
gets
always
older,
joke that we're putting her in a home, but we're not.
You're not gonna?
Yeah, she would raise hell if we put her in a home. So I'm probably gonna have to she's probably gonna have to move in with us.
So my parents are both now 70. My mom just turned 70. My dad's a little older, and when the time comes, they've left the decision of elder care to my brother, who's a much nicer, more compassionate dude than me.
Right.
They say, listen, you'll handle the money. Richie's going to handle us. So he's going to. So I have bad memories of. I don't want to call them old age homes, but that's what they were called back in the day.
Yeah.
They used to take me to see my great grandmother, and it was this Jewish home in Long Island. So it was a tall, 12 floors, all elderly Jewish people, because they all had the dietary restrictions.
Right.
I don't know if that's still a thing or not. It wasn't like they were mandated, like, you're not allowed in the regular one. You got to go.
But it's just easy.
Jewish. Exactly.
If they all kind of on the same diet.
And I remember being so scared.
Yeah.
To go there, not because my great grandmother was scary. I mean, she was a little scary. She was like, she died 100-something. Like, she lived a long time. But like, just walking down the halls, and all these elderly people in wheelchairs lining the hallway, and I come in, I'm 6 years old, and they just can't get they just want to grab and hug you and kiss you. And I remember always being freaked out. So I've got like bad memories of old age homes.
And they always smell weird. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Especially the Jewish gefilte fish throughout
everyone I've ever been to just has a stench.
So I'm always I worry about where my parents are going to be. I'd love for them to be with me, get if I have the funds, the means, to have like an in-law suite and they stay there and whatever. But then I hear the story out of North Carolina. I'm going to play some audio here, Longoria. I meant to talk about this the other day. Workers at an assisted living facility, that's what they call it now, not old age home.
Right.
Assisted living facility in North Carolina are in trouble with the law for letting patients fight one another. ABC's Michelle Franzen reports.
On its website, the Danby House in Winston-Salem advertises itself as a state-of-the-art assisted living center. But police say it was also a place where 3 workers in roles of caring for residents pitted patients against one another. A so-called fight club where police say staffers allowed and encouraged residents to fight. A report by the state's Health and Human Services Department found one incident involved 2 patients with dementia that staffers recorded on video and posted to social media. The 3 care workers now facing charges of elder abuse and are due in court in November. Michelle Franzen, ABC News.
What a nightmare story.
That's crazy.
Like 2 patients with dementia, and the workers make them fight. There was a similar story here in Georgia where the same thing happened in a daycare.
Yeah.
Where they made the kids fight each other.
I remember that.
It's something you have to worry about when you're sending your loved ones that are no longer able to take care of themselves or can't because they're little to strangers and hoping that they're have some
like the things you should worry about. Like, are they getting their medicine?
Yeah.
Are they eating enough? Is the food good? Are they comfortable? Is it warm enough? Is it cold? You shouldn't have to worry about your parents being forced to join a fight club.
Gross.
That broke my heart. Like,
that's crazy.
I wonder if a place for mom sorts that out. Like, do they check? Are there any illegal fight clubs here? Remember that website?
Yeah, place for mom. Yeah.
No one cares about dad.
No.
Place for mom. But anyway, as my parents get older, but your dad's 70 something, but that's Montana 70 something. So that's like
he's rough.
That's like Atlanta 49. He's a mountain man. He's Jeremiah Johnson. That dude's living anyway. So I'm concerned about that. If you want to talk about good or bad experiences with assisted living facilities, that Fight Club story scared me. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Here's another topic I want to talk about, Longoria, as Chuck screens the calls. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. So I was watching a TV show or a movie this weekend, and I forgot what it was, but it was a period piece. It was set in the past.
Okay.
And the couple went out to dinner at a fancy restaurant. I don't know, it was the 70s or whatever. And they both got steaks, right? And they bring the steaks out. Oh, I remember what it was. It was Dangerous Minds, Mindhunter. Okay. And they go out to a nice restaurant, and the guy gets a steak, and the wife gets a steak, and it comes out, and the baked potatoes wrapped in tinfoil. Do you remember that when we were growing up?
Yeah.
Like, you went to a nice restaurant, or any restaurant that served baked potatoes, it would always be served wrapped in tinfoil.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I went to a restaurant where a baked potato was served in tinfoil.
I know recently I've had one, but I can't remember exactly where, but not anywhere.
I mean, I still do it at home. You still cook them.
Right.
But, I mean, when did restaurants stop serving baked potatoes in tinfoil? Remember that, Chuck? That was like, you knew you were in a good restaurant. It's like if Dad's baked potato was in tinfoil. You're like, ooh.
They still do that back home.
Well, back home, yeah. But I mean,
but here, I guess I haven't seen it in a long time.
20 years, maybe. Is that still a thing? Can anyone point to me a restaurant that still serves baked potatoes in tinfoil? I think I have a prize to give away too.
Oh, okay.
Which that's the least you can do to earn a prize. Mark
That is true.
Tell me a restaurant where I can get a baked potato wrapped in foil. So we got that. We got assisted living. We're going to have some fun. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Mark is in Dallas. Mark, aloha. How are you, my friend?
Good. That's Mike.
Mike, I'm sorry. What's up, buddy?
You're talking about this assisted living thing, and I'm no professional in it, but someone needs to clarify the difference because people, your listeners, get confused like this is the nursing homes of Georgia and everything else, and it's not. It is a elderly care center that is not governed by the state of Georgia.
What are you talking about? The story I just played?
Yeah.
No, that was in North Carolina. That was in North Carolina.
Yeah, again, but like you refer to the things in Georgia and everything else.
What are you talking about?
Assisted living centers are a total difference than a nursing home.
All right. Aloha. Aloha, Mike. I don't know. I'm missing his point. Are they two different things?
Maybe. I believe assisted living could be more like they're living on maybe they're living in an apartment. Like we have one in Cobb County where it's like apartments and homes.
Gotcha.
That's
nursing home is where you're.
A nursing home is just like
kind of half hospital, half.
Right.
All right. Sorry, Mike. I should have clarified there. Two separate things. Sharon is in Sandy Springs, Georgia. Sharon, welcome to the Mark Arum Show. How are you?
Aloha.
Aloha. What's going on?
I had both my mother and my mother-in-law who both had Alzheimer's and lived in an assisted living. And we started noticing some strange things going on. And my mother would have some bruises and things. And we ended up getting a spy camera.
Oh.
Y'all, there's a shop out by Jimmy Carter that has all these incredible spy cameras.
Like a nanny cam, yeah.
So So we got this one looked like a charger for a dirt double or whatever.
Okay.
So it was plugged in the wall, and it had little SD cards. So I would take the cards home and I would watch the video.
Real quick, what did you find out on the video?
Oh, my mother was being abused.
Oh my God! So what did you do with the video and the evidence?
I took it to the assisted living. The lady got fired. We didn't take it to the police because my mother-in-law was still there. But I have to tell y'all, if you ever have somebody in a facility like that, get a spy camera. It will disgust you. What happens, you've got to stay on top of it.
Gee, all right, you just cemented it. My folks are they're going to live in my basement. I can't believe you didn't go to the police. You should have gone to the police with that, Sharon.
We should have gone to the police with that. But when they have Alzheimer's, it's something that we could not care for them with.
Sure. My grandmother had, actually, both my grandmother and my grandfather had Alzheimer's. Just an awful, heartbreaking thing. All right, more of your calls, assisted living. Where can you get a baked potato wrapped in tinfoil at a restaurant? Is that still a thing? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk, on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. What do you know? Aloha. It's the Mark Arum Show. Fight Club at an elder care facility in North Carolina. I worry more and more about what might happen when my parents need assisted living or a retirement home, whatever you want to call it. Elaine's in Kennesaw. Lainey, welcome to the show.
Thank you. My dad was in assisted living for about 2 months. They get you in the door. It's a beautiful facility. They say it's like $2,500. It's like $5,000 to $6,000 a month.
They're crazy
for somebody
expensive. Yeah.
with dementia. And they have a chef, but if you don't go every day and check on your loved ones, just like the lady before, because they have one nurse for 12 hours and another nurse.
And I think that was the big part when I was a kid, like 6, 7, 8 years old, going to see my great-grandmother. The hallways were lined with people that never got any visitors. So sad. We should do that, a station field trip. All the bananas. We go to an assisted living, old age home, whatever you want to call it, and we go and we visit some people. Let's do that, Longoria. When Deb Green gets back into town, we'll book that.
All right.
We'll broadcast live from one of them. Why not?
Yeah.
Make it exciting for him. All right, when we come back, a little Sanjay with Would You Rather and more of your calls. 404-872-0750. This is The Mark Arum Show.
Hey, this is Anderson Cooper, and you're listening to The Mark Arum Show.
So we got a little breaking news on the baked potato front. I can't remember the last time I had a baked potato in a restaurant served in tinfoil. Here's the breaking news, Longoria.
Where is Hector?
Tuesday evening, this is from John on Twitter. Tuesday evening, his girlfriend and he went to Captain D's in Cartersville, and they served baked potato in aluminum foil. So there you go. You can get them at Captain D's.
Okay.
Fine establishment. Someone else on Twitter said they microwave them now. They don't bake them in restaurants. That's why they're not served. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about assisted living and some other fun stuff in just a second. But it's time, as always, on a Thursday to play Would You Rather with Lil Sanjay.
It's time now for Would You Rather with Lil Sanjay.
He's the guru, the soothsayer, the truth seeker, the asker of unanswerable questions. He joins us every Tuesday and Thursday on the Mark Arum Show. He's Big Sanjay. And Would You Rather? Sanjay, how you doing, buddy?
My man, how are you doing? It's almost Friday.
Happy National Pasta Day to my keto-eating friend who hasn't had pasta in 6 months. Hope you're surviving. So Sanjay's going to ask us unanswerable questions. We're going to answer them here in studio. Please feel free to play along in your car. Since Deb Green's on vacation, we needed a female voice.
Right.
Jennifer Griffey's, the birthday girl on Sunday, joins us in studio. How are you, Griff?
Lovely. And yourself?
You ready to play Would You Rather with little Sanjay?
Let's do it.
All right, Sanjay, first question, buddy.
All right, good thing she's there because this is about food. Number one, would you rather eat a burning hot slice of pepperoni pizza or 3 peanut butter sandwiches? In either case, you get no water or anything else to eat or drink to help wash it down.
I'm not, this is going to sound weird. I'm not a pepperoni pizza guy at all. I've never enjoyed pepperoni.
You like pineapple, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like sausage.
Pineapple on pizza is gross. Don't even
sausage, meatball. Like, I prefer those other meats.
Sure.
Like the meatball pizza at Fellini's. Oh, to die for. I've gotten that for us. I'm not a pepperoni guy. That being said, I will gag if I eat peanut butter, so I would eat the pepperoni pizza. Jay Griff, you do not eat meat, so I'm assuming you're going peanut butter sandwiches?
I'm going peanut butter.
3 of them with nothing to drink.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. All right. Chuck.
Pizza.
Pizza, Longoria.
Hot pizza.
Hot pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Next question, Sanjay.
Jeez, okay. Eccentric millionaire offers you $100,000 per toe. How many are you going to sell?
Oh, my God.
Two.
Two?
Yeah, I'm giving up both my pinky toes
Yeah,
because
you don't need them.
they're already real. I mean, I have little stubs for pinky toes.
Yeah.
Like they're abnormally small.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to tell people that I lost them in a motorcycle accident.
A motorcycle accident?
Yeah. I was like,
And
yeah.
they believed you rode a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, I was driving a motorcycle barefoot, and I went to stop, and I put the feet down, and anyway, so I'll give my pinky toes gone $200 million. Jenny Griffiths.
200 million.
1,000,
Yeah, I was thinking 200,000.
Oh,
It's 100,000 for toe.
100,000.
Oh, no, I'm keeping them. I thought it was 100 million. No, I'm doing 0 then.
Yeah, 0 for me.
Come on, Silky, come on.
I'm giving 2, the middle one on each foot. You don't want to give the pinky, no, then I
For
don't
balance.
why.
For balance.
Balance.
Yeah.
You don't want to give
But
the pinky.
I don't even have them anymore. Like, that's why my balance is so bad.
Oh, really?
I'll show you.
They're just nubs?
I'll put a picture on Instagram
Please
of my
don't
toe.
do that.
Do it.
You're not even on Instagram, Griffies. Relax.
But I'll give 2.
The
I'll
middle
give
toe.
the
I
middle
like
ones.
their.
Yeah.
It's only $100,000 a piece.
That's okay.
That's all right.
What do I need the middle ones
I'm
for?
giving 0. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, if it was 100 million, yeah, I'm giving 2, but 100,000, no.
100 million, you can have my foot.
I'll make that in a month, Sanjay. Come on.
Got the whole
I
foot.
should buy a new one.
Give me
Stumpy.
I'll give you my kidney.
Yeah.
Low T stump. Next question, Sanjay. That was pretty good, by the way.
All right, would you rather have the temperature around you ever so slightly too hot or ever so slightly too cold?
Too cold. By the way, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt for the first time in months because it's 62 degrees on Peachtree Street. 2 on the Mark Arum Show back sweat meter.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
so I want it a little colder than a little hotter. Jennifer?
Yeah, me too. Too cold.
Oh, cold.
Is it because of the hot flashes, the menopausal
You know
hot
what?
flashes?
I'm gonna.
Wow.
I can't say it right now.
Is that
but
a
I'll
thing?
Get you later.
That is a thing. My mom used to have them all the time.
Wow.
Yeah. Longoria.
Too cold.
Yeah.
You definitely too cold.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm
All
not
right,
going
next
hot.
question, Sanjay.
All right, would you rather have crew necks or V-necks?
Crew
And
neck.
why?
Crew neck. I hate the V-neck. I think
Why?
it's feminine. I just don't like it, and I think growing up. Anyway, the V-neck is disgusting. I don't want to see that. Crew neck.
I was going to say V-neck.
Was as a guy, no,
Oh,
as a
okay.
girl, that's why it's feminine. I think a V-neck
okay.
is feminine, so I'm going crew
I
neck.
thought you'd look more of a V-neck kind of person.
Yeah, thanks, Jen.
That being said, I was going to pick the V-neck.
Because you've got a nice
I
chest.
think I could pull it off.
I don't have. I've got a hairy,
Yeah, I think I could pull
clumpy, nothing.
I'll be okay.
No one wants to see. If I could literally cover every inch of my skin,
Yeah.
that would make me the most attractive.
So I
I don't
don't
want
wanna
any
hide my
skin
Adam's
showing.
apple.
Oh, you've got that good Adam's
I
apple.
don't wanna hide my Adam's
that
apple.
nice. Anyway,
I'm going crew neck. Yeah.
what was that movie?
I don't have enough. I don't have any chest hair. That just look. I mean, I'm with a V-neck and nothing.
What was that movie in the '80s, Jen, where the guy was dating the girl, and it turned out to be a guy? You know what I'm talking about, Sanjay?
Oh yeah, at the end they figured it out. I know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Chuck's got an Adam's
Something
apple
game.
yeah,
Something
game. Chuck has the Adam's apple like that.
End game.
The crying game?
Crying game,
Yeah.
that's it.
Chuck's got a crying game Adam's apple. Real quick, because we got to check traffic, Sanjay. Last question.
All right, would you rather a job you hate but you always get thanked for and people appreciate your work, or a job you love but people are disgusted by it and you're known for working that horrible job?
Job I love and people hate me. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're
That's
pretty
a
much
tough
in it
one.
right now, Greg.
I would rather be fine with work. I don't care if people.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd
Yeah, I
rather
don't
be
care
okay with
what they
All
think.
right.
I want.
Sanjay's the official accountant of the Mark Arum Show. You can find him on Facebook. Brass Tax Accounting. Aloha, Silky.
My man.
All right, we're going to come back with all of your calls. Only a couple minutes left, and we got to make way for Kirby Smart and Bulldogs Live. Got to be real quick here. Dave and Tucker. Dave, what do you have?
I believe Journal-Constitution did an expose on the subject a couple of weeks ago, so you might want to look that up.
About assisted living and all that stuff?
Right,
Yeah.
because you basically go assisted living, and then you go nursing home or hospice.
Hospice care, yeah.
Because a lot of people in assisted living drive their own cars, and they eventually don't, and sell their cars while they're still in assisted living. Also, you have to beware of financial abuse. But you gotta stay on
we
it.
do those stories all the time. Elder abuse, whether it's financial, emotional, physical, it's just awful. Robert, real quick, what do you have, buddy?
Hey, man, I had a baked potato and tinfoil last night at Campton Restaurant right outside of Monroe, Georgia.
In Monroe, Georgia?
Monroe, Georgia, man.
All right. Well, you win the. I think that's a little fancier than Captain D's, right? I've never been there, but I can assume.
That's a traditional restaurant, man. It's been there 30 years.
It's a traditional restaurant. Robert, hang on the line. I'm going to give you a pair of tickets to go see the Eagles. How about that?
I love that, man. You're a good man.
My pleasure. Hang on the line. Chuck's going to get some info from you. He just won a pair of tickets to see the Eagles State Farm Arena in February, performing Hotel California album in its entirety with an orchestra and a choir. Huge tickets there. Kathy, real quick, what do you have, Kathy?
Sonny's Barbecue in Commerce has sweet potato and baked potato, both wrapped in aluminum foil.
What's the name of the joint?
Sonny's Barbecue.
Oh, Sonny's. Yeah, they're all over. I'm not a sweet potato guy. Andrews and Conyers. Andrew, real quick, what do you have?
Hey, Wendy's still does them, too.
In the tinfoil.
Yeah, and also just about every Chinese buffet I go to.
Whoa. You go to a Chinese buffet that has baked potatoes?
I want to go there.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of Chinese buffet has baked potatoes?
I don't know, man, but I see them there all the time.
All right. I'm strangely curious about that.
Yeah, I want to go now.
Amish, real quick. Amish, what do you have?
Sweet tomatoes and Duluth.
Oh, I like sweet tomatoes, actually. They got the pasta bar there. They got soups. Obviously, the salad. Yeah, that's not bad. All right. I wouldn't call it a fancy restaurant. Tokiyashi in Stockbridge. Real quick, what do you have?
It's Takesha.
Sorry, Takesha. Chuck, it looks like Tokiyashi. I thought you were a Japanese listener. Hey, Takesha.
I'm not Japanese.
Arigato gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. All right, go ahead.
I have a restaurant. It's Piccadilly in Stockbridge that sells baked potatoes in the foil.
I'm still heartbroken. So my Piccadilly on Howell Mill, my favorite restaurant for years, they closed down. And I used to go there, I don't know, Longoria, twice a week at least? And it's still empty, but apparently there's going to be a juicy crab in there coming shortly.
Oh, that's a good place.
I know, I'm excited, but hurry up and open this thing.
I know.
Rest in peace, Piccadilly. Russ in Gainesville. Russ, close this out, my friend.
Come here a minute. I want to talk to you.
So remember I had that date with that new girl last night?
She called the show last night.
She did?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Jules, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she said, hey, it's Jules in Gainesville. Everyone was texting me, saying you were talking about me on the air.
Wow. It was like the worst night I ever had in my life. She was crazy.
Oh, all right. Well, good. You got she's crazy. From wedding bells to nevermore. All right, Russ, you know what? Tomorrow's another day, Russ. Tomorrow's another day. Listen, I got to run, but you have a good one. We'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Russ in Gainesville says, no, Jules. Jules, if you're listening, I still want you to listen to the show. Just because you broke up with Russ doesn't mean you can't listen to the show. Speaking of the show, let's do Star of the Show, Longoria.
And now, are you guys ready for the Mark Arum Star of the Show?
You want to give it to Griffey's for her birthday or the cleaning lady that I said aloha to?
Griffey's.
All right. Griffey's. Jennifer Griffey's, the birthday girl on Sunday, gets Star of the Show. What do we got tomorrow? We got comedians, we got Brittany, we got a bunch of fun stuff tomorrow, and more tickets to give away, I believe.
Yep.
On Twitter and Instagram, at Mark Arum. On Instagram, I'm going to post a picture of my pinky toe, probably my story. And Facebook, Mark Arum, WSB. Kirby Smart next.
Guests of the Mark Arum Show stay at the All Suite Omni Hotel, located in the heart of Chicago's Magnificent Mile.